Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Jackson's Redskins going up against Nelson's Packers. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL, there's a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead is a rematch from last year's NFC wildcard round between the Washington Redskins and the Green Bay Packers. Hello, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. As we get set here, Charles, we talk about wide receivers. You know, Larry mentioned it in the open, but that's a big spot to look at here in this one.
I think he identified it perfectly because these guys have such an impact on the game nowadays because they throw the ball more than ever. And whether they're throwing it short, medium, or long, can they snatch it out of the air and create even extra yardage with run after catch?
Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. And off we go from Lambeau. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
Forget the measurables. His temperament, which is so even-keeled, often masks a burning desire to win and perform. This guy takes it seriously when he lines up to play, and usually he puts on a nice performance.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He's going to go. Matt Jones, 30. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Jones, 75 yards. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And out comes Aaron Rodgers leading the offense and ready to go for his 12th season in the National Football League.
And he believes his Packers left a little bit on the field in 2015. Felt like they could have gone farther. Well, he is extremely motivated. He feels like people have criticized his play. Look out. He gets Jordy Nelson back. Eddie Lacy slimmed down. Mike McCarthy calling the plays. And while they open on the road in Jacksonville, I think that works to their advantage. Everyone's picking Jacksonville to be a trendy team in the AFC South. Here comes Aaron Rodgers, excited about going on the road and taking out Jacksonville.
On first down, Rodgers. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. And a wide receiver to watch in this offense, certainly Jordy Nelson.
And most defenses watch him run past them. Jordy Nelson can run every route in the route tree, and take it to the house.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. The first carry now. This is Lacey. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I would not want to be an offensive lineman in today's NFL, especially not a center or a guard, if you got to deal with these massive defensive tackles who could not just beat you with strength, but they can beat you with quickness and guile as well. They can get upfield and make plays. And a lot of times what they're taught, just go ahead and tackle everyone that comes in your area and keep the one with the ball.
And counting the defense here, the Redskins have 6 defensive backs out there. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ricky Jean-Francois able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Tim Mastay now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Pulled in at the 24. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Cousins with a give to Jones. Oh, nice move. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Lambeau in just a moment. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. One man in the backfield, that's Jones. Cousins now on 2nd down. This one caught by Crowder. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Cousins now to throw on first down. This one complete to Jordan Reed. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Fresh set of downs here. Now Cousins gives to Jones on the delay. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and all of a sudden here it's third down. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Third down and 5. Cousins from the gun on third. And this is caught by Jackson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Matt Jones, as the first half is winding down, and the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They They start the drive on the ground with Lacey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Ryan Kerrigan in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Packers are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Redskins have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. 1st and 10, Jones has got fantastic blocking up front, and he'll take this 75 yards for the score. That puts them up by a touchdown. 3rd and long, Jean-Francois is going to push his way to the QB here. This ends up as a huge loss in yardage. Redskins have it at the 19. Cousins got the completion out of the gun. And this play will go for 6. That puts them on top by 14. Now to late in the first half, Kerrigan's going to take down the QB here. This ends up as a loss of 7. That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're
is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They start the second half with Lacey. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Rodgers going to give to Lacey on the draw. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now a first down carry. It's Lacy. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Another pistol look here. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Rodgers going to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got time. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. What a decision to go for it on 4th from their own territory, and it pays off. 58 yards. They come out here in the eye. And again, it's Rodgers. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
Now it's Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. 319. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here. This is 4th and goal. Here we go with Lacy. They tried to pound at him with Lacy. He comes up short. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Here's the Packer defense getting set to go again. And with this deficit, let's be honest, it's time for them to get a stop.
And partners, you understand very well from our time together and visiting with coaches, defensive coordinators tend to be a little more emotional, a little more high-strung than others.
They are.
I have a feeling that that speech came out about taking a stand and bowing up in this possession.
Yeah, that's where this word pride comes out, right?
In a big way.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They come up in an offset eye. Now Cousins hands to Jones. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he gets this one all the way up to the 24. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. All right, so the timeout over, and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. They come out here in the eye. They run it here with Thompson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Cousins is going to take this one down to a knee and end it. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.